Okay, I am live. Hello and welcome. This is Michelle Barr, and I am live on a webinar. And I have also turned on the Facebook Live and invited my Facebook community into this program with me. I have some great training and some great teaching for you. And then I'm going to take you into a clarity energy activation. I'm so excited to share this with you. Let me tell you a little bit about how this came about. I'm Michelle Barr. I am a business and mindset transformation coach, and I've just spent 10 weeks teaching a workshop called Marketing for Women Healers. I gathered a group of 25 women healers that do a wide variety of things in the helping and healing fields. And I brought them together live for 10 weeks, where we were in a Facebook group, private Facebook group together, and I was teaching them how to build their business, both the marketing to make it work and the mindset to make it happen. And as I did this, we met together every single week live. I was really able to see what they needed most and where they got stuck. Because I can teach you how to build a business the way I've built my business, to brand yourself as a personality, to get out there in the marketplace and to package and price and promote who you are and what you bring to the world. There's a lot of mindset that comes into this also. And so this webinar that I'm doing for you right now has some to do with mindset. It's going to give you both marketing and mindset. But I'll tell you, the reason I chose this topic is because this was what stopped people more than anything else. Remember, I worked with these people for 10 weeks. From week one, I gave them implementable action steps. They talked to me about who they are and what they do in the world and how they help people and what they want to be doing for their business. And I was able to watch where they got stuck and stopped. And this is where getting clients and getting income. And whenever I work in business building and business growth with my clients and students, I'm always working on you being in business now, getting in business now, being in business now, and getting clients and incomes. And then I help you build everything. But here's what I want you to do. Have one thing that you could sell right now, because the minute I help you start being who you are and talking about your clear message in the marketplace, and then spending time with people online and offline, someone is going to resonate. And sometimes it happens before you think you're ready. And I saw this too much. And it always got me saying, no, do not do this, where people would start talking about who they are and what they're doing, and somebody's resonating. Somebody's right there. They're your ideal client. The energy exchange is going on, and you feel unsure and uncertain and not ready, and you're holding back. And so I would see people say, how can I work with you? How do I get this? How can you help me? Would say, oh, I'm putting together a program. Oh, I'm getting ready. I'll let you know when I have something. When really you have something you can sell right now. And what I am doing during our time together today is I am going to give you implementable action steps that you can apply. You can walk away with this and with some mindset pieces. So I invite you to settle in with me and really open yourself to receive whatever is here for you to hear, whatever messages. This is fresh for me. Get clarity and get clients, because I just took a group on this journey. These were people who had gifts to share in the world, and this is where they stopped, and I want to help you with that. This stopped them the most from taking action. So I want to tell you that the minute you decide, be in business now, Get clients before you have all the pieces in place. Get clear and you get clients. This is the key thing I want you to take away from this. Then I'm going to tell you how to do it, how to get your marketing and your mindset together. The clearer you get, the more clients you get. And yet people keep saying they're not clear and they don't go out and start getting clients. So there's this time where you have confusion, where people are confused, and I see all the time people stuck in confusion. And what I want to tell you is confusion is a choice. Into confusion, but if you stay in confusion, then you're choosing confusion, and confusion is a choice. Want to get clarity, and the way to get clarity is to actually get out there and engage. Too many times I see this also, where people say they're not clear, and so they're going to ask their colleagues, and they're going to get into groups and programs, and they're going to ask people on Facebook, and they're going to ask their friends, and they're going to ask their family, and it's not accurate feedback until you engage, and then you will get the clarity and the feedback that will help you actually do this thing and get clients and get income. So yes, I'm telling you, at some point, it's time to just step out there and start doing this and learn how to take action, assess, and adjust as you go. The first 90 days, what you really need is this. You need to make a decision that you're going to step into the marketplace with who you are and what you have. And you're not married to this forever, but people step into the marketplace and they start throwing all these things around. I'm about this, and I'm about this, and I offer this, and I offer this. And that doesn't help you, especially in the beginning. This is about clarity and a clear message. So if you would step out, whether you've been in business or you've never been in business, step out for the first 90 days, have one offer ready to go. That's you showing up to the table with everything you are and everything you have. A way to work privately, one-on-one with clients, and learn to package that as a transformation that provides you with recurring income and clients. That starts building your business. I teach my clients how to create this 90-day program. I have a template for this 90-day program. And you make a decision. You've got to show up. You've got to start being really visible. You've got to determine, who do you say you are? What do you say you do? And who do you say you serve? You bring all of it to the table, and then you build it as you're actually serving people. I wasn't totally clear on everything when I got those first clients. And I'll tell you this, it only took me a handful of clients, and then I had a full-time business. And I haven't been employed by anybody else since 2006. That is the power of this. But you don't wait. You don't stop. You stay with it. You get very certain, and you take that clear message out into the marketplace for a period of time. So I was really working a lot with these women on, who do you say you are? What do you say you do? And who do you say you serve right now? And that can change over time, because it will grow and evolve as you grow and evolve. Hold the energy and you hold the space for this. And that's where a big mindset piece comes in, energy management, because being is actually 90%. This is another key piece that I really learned, that I had to really get clear with. There's doing. You have to take inspired action, and you have to take aligned action. You have to become visible. You have to stop being hidden. But who you are being in the marketplace is a huge piece of it. A lot of my mentors will tell you it's 90%. And whenever I've had times where my business has gotten shaky, where my business has not been as strong, where the clients aren't calling, where people aren't showing up, I go back to what's inside, what's going on inside of me. I go back, or I might be stuck, to who I'm being. And I tweak my message and I make sure my message is clear. So I told these women in this first 90 days, in this 10 weeks that we were working together, to come up with a statement. And it's, notice I say, it's who do you say you are? What do you say you do? And who do you say you serve? Because they would want feedback and they would be looking, and who am I meant to serve and who am I supposed to serve? And a big one that happened, it happened to me early on, it happens to a lot of my clients. They can do a lot of things for a lot of people. In the beginning, you've got to pick a lane. You've got to pick a lane. You've got to stay in that lane and you've got to serve people. So this plan is for the first 90 days to step out there, make a clear statement, take a clear stand, and create a clear message. You have a lot of things about you that are valuable. You've got to start with one key. And whoever is more certain in a conversation is who is going to win that conversation. So when you're talking to people, you've got to be really certain and really clear. So you narrow it down. You narrow it down to, who do you serve? Who do you love serving the most? Even if you've never gotten paid, what have you done? What results have you gotten for them? And what did you love doing most? People have a couple of fears that come up. They don't want to leave anybody behind. They want to make sure they're taking care of anybody who comes to them that's hurting. Those people will still find you. Your key is to make sure that you are leading with what you're going to step out into the marketplace and gather those first clients. You're gathering a community of people. You're calling out to a community of people, and they've got to be able to find you, and they've got to be able to raise their hand to you. So first you have to show up. You have to make a decision. That was another thing. These people invested in my program. They invested, they want to take themselves and their gifts out into the marketplace. And then again, they get stuck and they get stopped, or they're not fully showing up. I'll go to people's websites, I'll go to people's Facebook pages, and they're hiding behind modalities and processes. They're hiding behind not showing who they are. The way to make that impact in the marketplace right away and to step in is to make a decision that you are in business now. You are ready to get clients and income. You have that one offer that you are going to make, and you are ready. You know who you are. You know what results, outcomes, and benefits you can get for people, and you know who you most want to serve. And we start out kind of broad, and then you'll narrow it. So the truth about people talking about niching, it's become so much a buzzword in the industry that some of my clients who came into this workshop I was teaching said, I always get stuck in niching. I always get stuck, and that's why I haven't gotten into business yet. Yet you're telling me you have something where you can serve so many people, where you can do all kinds of things for all kinds of people, and yet you're not getting across to anybody. The other thing, and I will do a whole webinar on it, so I'm not going to go deep into it today, is a lot of you not selling time, modalities, not selling processes. So when I tell you just to step out those first 90 days answering those 3 questions, who do I say I am? Because you're going to tell people who you are. You can't wait for permission. You can't be stuck waiting for permission. Who do I tell people I am? What do I tell people I do? This is benefits, results, and outcomes. You don't need to tell people how you do what you do. you show up to the table with all of you, and then you grow and evolve. And as you invest in yourself, you bring more and more value to the table for your clients. So, who do I say that I am? Again, that's not a label. I'm a coach. Okay, well, what does that mean? And what does that mean to me? You tell people what you do, who you are, what results, benefits, and outcomes you can give. And then, who do I say I serve? Pick some people, pick a group of people, and start there. It can be a demographic group, or it can be people with certain issues. And here's another way to dive into. So you've answered those 3 questions, or you will answer those 3 questions. Spend some time with this. Say, I'm going to step out into the marketplace for 90 days. I'm going to have one clear offer that is packaged and priced a way for me to work privately with one-to-one clients, not selling dollars for hours, giving me recurring income so that by the time I only have a handful of these private clients and this recurring program that I'm serving them in, I can have a full-time business. Once I did that, then I was able to go create programs and products. I gathered a community, and now I had a community, some people I had talked to who were really resonating with me, and they were following me, but they hadn't stepped into my one-to-one program. Then I had something else to offer and invite them into. You're going to start building this system, what I call the well-oiled machine, to bring people into, and you're going to have a valuable content plan. And this is where you're not going to step out in 90 days and today I'm talking about this and tomorrow this, and oh, I know about this and I know about this. You're going to feed them one thing that you know they really want, and pick something that lights you up, that you love talking about. And you're going to lead with that. You're going to show up. When I got those first clients started showing me who I serve. So my first program, for instance, was 90 Days to Transformation. On the sales page, I put things like, this is for you if, and have you ever experienced, and things like that. But it was still kind of broad. So then a variety of people showed up, and they had things in common, and it gave me feedback. I learned who I love serving most. I learned who's most hearing me and showing up in my world. And I learned who I don't really want to serve or don't best serve. I learned all of those things when I stepped out and started talking. But I had to be in business. So those first clients, I had to open channels so those first clients could step in and find me and pay me and become my client. Just a handful of those private clients gave me recurring income and a full-time business. So like I said, I haven't had to be employed since 2006. I sold that first 90-day program working one-to-one with clients, but over a period of time so I could serve them at my highest and best for their highest and best. I sold that program for 2.5 years until I had built a thriving global online business. So you pick a lane, you're not married to it, but you pick something and you lead with that so the people can find you. My clients, like I said, they can do a lot of things for a lot of people. What you've already done and who you've done that for. What have you gotten? Who have you gotten them for? What did you love doing best? Here's an exercise I give all the time. If you followed me, you may have already done it. But in addition to answering the 3 questions, here's an exercise for you, and this will help you with your valuable content plan. Say that I'm running a live event and I contact you and I say, I have a room full of your ideal clients ready to learn and ready to buy. And one of my speakers just dropped out on me. If you can get here, you can speak to my group for free. Here's what I need from you. I need a topic and 3 to 5 bullet points. I hope you would do it. I've had that happen to me before. I hope you would do it. And if you have this in your back pocket, you can take this out offline and online. So try this exercise and put some pressure on yourself for it. What if I really called you and I said, can I have it by tonight? Can I have it by tomorrow? Points, 5 bullet points, a topic and 3 to 5 bullet points. There's your valuable content plan for 90 days. I teach my clients how to take that out and repurpose it. So imagine I'm new into the marketplace. You see me, you hear me, you watch me on Facebook Live, you tune into my webinars, you're reading my posts. If I have a clear message and a clear point of view, then you'll know if I'm for you or not. Then I can call to my ideal clients. That first 90 days in business in the marketplace is where you're calling and gathering so they can raise their hand and step in, so they can show up in your world and try it out and see what you're about. A confused mind never buys. Have that one offer, have that clear message, the topic and the bullet points, and you get it out there everywhere for 90 days. You can go wide with it, you can go deep with it. You will be amazed if you take that one topic and those 3 to 5 bullet points and you get out there with it everywhere, how much meat you have. I show you how to repurpose that 7 to 9 times in all different ways in all different places, going wide and going deep. Some point you've got to step out. So this is a way for you to step out. You will get feedback. You can read the feedback. That way you start calling clients in. The first people who show up in your world, they will tell you what they're hearing and what they're looking for and how they want to be served. Those first people that buy from you, as you work with those clients, they will tell you what they want and need. So the way I created that first program, that 90-day program, my one offer that I had, I got my first client. I showed up to the table with everything I had. I served that client one-to-one. Every week, I learned what that client needed. I drew from what I already had inside of me. I created what that client needed, and then I had it forever. I started wide the first year, but I still had a very clear message. I had a very clear point of view. I had a topic and bullet points, and I had a solid offer, one solid offer. Another piece here is telling your stories is what calls your tribe to you, is what gathers your tribe to you. And so you're going to have all these different stories. In that first 90 days, pick one story that you're going to lead with. Lead with one story. This is important, again, so people can really get clear on who you say you are, what you say you do, and who you say you serve. Get clear with that one story and lead with that story. Over time, I've had different stories. When I first started out, I didn't have the story of I had an expensive hobby and then I figured out how to turn it into a profitable business, and I built an online global business. I didn't have that story. I had other stories. I had stories about where I was and I got to where I am now. Ideal clients are only 2 steps behind you. They only need to know how to get from where they are to where you are. And then you grow and evolve and you keep taking them on this journey. So telling your stories and sharing the journey. Now, an important piece I talk about a lot is don't share your mess while you're in it. We all hear your mess becomes your message. You share it when you're on the other side of it. I had clients and income while I was still cleaning up a very expensive hobby and the financial disaster I created for my family. But what I could sell was a successful marriage, my children having healing, my home healing with my family. I left a toxic marriage. I was a single mother with a 2-year-old. I was doing work I didn't love, and then I stepped into my soul purpose stories, and I got clients who wanted those things and wanted me to help them with those things, with healing and transformation. I had been doing that work in different forms for years. There are things you've already been doing for years. Now we're visionaries and we're creative and we know where we want to go. So sometimes we get in trouble trying to sell where we want to go and we're not there yet. And so some of you may be in that position. So I can help you. You want to just offering right now that you've already embodied it. If you're selling something and it's not selling and it's not going, it's because you don't embody it yet. You don't own it yet. So that first 90 days that I'm talking to you about, whether you're brand new in the marketplace, brand new in business, or you just really want to step out and have growth, business growth, and a stronger hold in the marketplace, you really want to choose something that you've embodied, that you have strong stories about, that you already are. People can feel it, people know it, and people can tell. You want something where I was here, I went through some things, I walked through some fires, I learned some things, I can help you, and now I'm here. Your stories call in who you're meant to serve. So what have we been talking about? That first 90 days. Have one great offer and have an offer right away. I help my clients in any program I'm teaching or my private clients. The first thing we do is we build that first 90-day program, serving clients one-to-one. The first thing we do is you have that offer, because as soon as you get out there being it and sharing it, somebody's going to want to step in. That's how I got my first 2 clients. You have to be ready, even if you don't feel totally ready. The support comes in, and that's where a strong mindset really helps you, the strategy and the mindset. So those first 90 days, what I've been talking about, and if you're going back through the replay of this, you'll get all of this. This has been building on. So I invite you to go back to the replay if you're joining me, and I've already been in process here. Thank you all for joining me. Those first 90 days, have a great offer, have a clear invitation, have a clear message, consistently show up for 90 days. That's why I'm helping you create this valuable content plan. For 90 days, you get this content out there, very streamlined, very clear and concise, and you embody it, own it, and you be it, and you do it. So you start gathering a community and feeding them and serving them and inviting them. You get your foundation built, the well-oiled machine, but you can get clients and income before you even have all of that built. Because you will have this offer, you will have a sales page for this offer, and you will have your valuable content plan, and you will have your topic and your 3 to 5 bullet points that you're out there talking about, and you'll turn this into all kinds of things. I have a very clear plan for all the ways that you will use this. Early on, you will get the majority of your clients through conversations or strategy sessions. So you can sell this before you have everything else, especially nowadays with everything we have available to us online and in social media. So you're gathering a community, you're feeding them, you're serving them, you're inviting them while you're building this foundation, this well-oiled machine, and you're using your valuable content plan. You're putting a stake in the ground, you're claiming a space, you're learning to hold it energetically with energy management, you're working on your mindset, and you're being certain and more certain and more certain, and you will grow into it. Your knees might be knocking in the beginning. You might be shaky voice. Who do I say that I am? What do I say that I do? I say that I serve. And here's my topic and my 3 to 5 bullet points, and I'm getting out there everywhere. And link that valuable content and that topic to what you're going to be offering, because then you're going to learn to build from there. When I teach you how to build this well-oiled machine, I only had to build it once. Then you never have to build it again. Then you're just building on and growing this using advanced strategies as you go. Right now, what I'm teaching you on this webinar and on this Facebook Live is keep it simple until you have clients and income. This is a way to be in business now. Get clients and income now. How to get clear and get these clients. Then you can build the foundation and build the platform. And this is the way to build the tribe. You don't need that many people to start having consistent business. So you want to get out there clear and certain and start gathering that community, feeding them, serving them, and inviting them, consistently showing up. It's a big piece too. During that 90 days especially, but always, once I was consistently communicating, feeding, serving, inviting, and offering, I consistently got clients and income and was able to have a sustainable business that supported me and supported itself. You got to be consistent from the beginning. So that was another thing where I was gently nudging these women out into the marketplace, and I'd see them get out there and test the waters and try things out and get results. And I'd say, stay with it. Commit to what you're willing and ready to do on a consistent basis. Consistency is more important than quantity. Quantity is important because people have to be touched 7 to 12 times to step into things, to digest things, to fully make decisions or even pay attention, because we have so much coming at us. Gathering a group to offer and invite. I want you to think about, we're at the end of this year. We're going into 2017. Are you ready to show up? The market is going to be primed. People are going to be primed for new solutions, fresh faces, new beginnings, new results, outcomes, benefits, new messages, and being inspired and motivated. What can you build now? What can you put together now that people are paying attention to? People wake up on January 2nd and they want solutions to their problems. Even if they're caught up now, I've actually been bringing in private clients and clients into my program now when people say, oh, it's right around Christmas. Ready now. The quicker you can do what I'm teaching you here, the better off you're going to be. Stepping into that. I want to talk to you about me stepping in, being visible, showing up. As I step into 2017, to give you an example, I'm going to have a fresh message. I'm still me. I'm still doing the same work I do, but I'm going to have a fresh message too. Really stepping into your soul purpose and expressing that as a business and being connected to your soul purpose and what makes you light up the most and what brings you the most joy and the most abundance and the most financial rewards. I have some news stories that I'm going to tell about the past few years when I grew my business big and I hit some income barriers and I broke through them. And this is that next level. I'm going to be telling stories. I'm going to have some fresh messages to take into the marketplace. And I'm going to be there those first 90 days of the new year, going back to this plan, even though I've been in business and had a full-time business for quite a while now. This works over and over again. I'd love to support and guide you in this. I've been telling you some of how I help my clients and some of what I do, and I have an offer for you right now. I have an offer for you for a 90-day group coaching program where I will work with you, and I'm going to invite you to go to Unlimited Profits for intuitivewomen.com. Unlimited Profits for intuitivewomen.com. All the information is there about this program. I have taken a lot of women through the program to help them build their businesses, and I want to reward fast action. So I want you to be able to go to Unlimited Profits for Intuitive Women and look at the program. I've got testimonials, I've got a video, I've got everything there so you can really absorb it. And this webinar is really about teaching and training. And after this, I'm taking you into an energy activation that I promised, the Clarity Energy Activation. And the reason I'm talking to you about this first is I'm going to leave you in that energy. So stay with me. I'm going to take you through that, and I'm going to leave you in that energy once I sign off. So go to Unlimited Profits for intuitivewomen.com or write it down and go visit it when we're done here. And I have some bonuses for you that feed into my new message and a new focus in 2017. So when you go to Unlimited Profits for Intuitive Women and you sign up for this program, for this work, where I help you build and grow your business, I help you with your topic and your bullet points and your valuable content plan and building the well-oiled machine, and I help you right away create and get out there that first offer, that first 90-day program. I will bonus you a soul book session, what I call a soul book session. It's a 30-minute session. Right now it's valued at $100. It's where you and I get together and I do this special work with you where we get into your soul message, your soul purpose. You get to ask me questions and I bring you answers. It's very powerful. In October, I did 33 of these. You can find out about them at soulbooksessions.com and see what it's all about and read the results people got. You can have this as a bonus. And I will do, before the end of the year, a live group energy clearing session to work on core issues and beliefs, which I will bring you into. Those are the two bonuses, the Soul Book session, which you can find out more about at soulbooksessions.com, and the live group energy clearing session to work on core issues and beliefs. I've got some great things for you coming up in the new year about beliefs and about core issues and clearing those. I've learned a lot working with these women and building and growing their businesses over the past few years, and I'm going to take it to that next level. So that is my offer for you. I invite you to write down Unlimited Profit or intuitivewomen.com or pull it up on a tab. Write down soulbooksessions.com. And now I invite you to settle in. Uncross your arms and legs, put everything down. You can look away from the computer. You can close your eyes. And I invite you to start taking some deep breaths. Really come into your body. Really be present. Have your feet on the floor. Really be here. Be here now. Anything else, get quiet. Get into this energy. This is what I call you energy, your own universal energy. So as you're sitting here coming fully into your body, you're not outside your body, above your body, you're not projecting in the future, you're not living in the past. In this moment, all is well in this moment, and you are coming here. And imagine a bright light coming down from the skies, coming, washing over the crown of your head. Residue you've picked up from other people, other things, arguments, discussions, physical touches, distractions, drama, dis-ease, all of that, clearing that away, creating a bubble as it goes, expanding your energy out from your body, pushing everything else off of you, encasing you in a bubble of your own energy. So let that white light wash over you from the crown of your head, coming down over your body from head to toe, over your forehead, over your throat, over your heart, over your solar plexus, over your sacral, over your root, down the front and back of you, encasing you in a bubble and pushing all of that out. With each deep breath, each deeper breath, expanding your energy within this bubble to your own energy. And a rod of light comes from source through your crown, through your third eye, through your throat, through your heart, through your solar plexus, through your sacral, and through your root, down to Mother Earth, anchoring you so below. From crown to root, connected to source, connected to Mother Earth, connecting you to your energy. We're bringing in the energy to release whatever you are willing and ready to release, and receive whatever you are willing and ready to receive. Confusion. Receive clarity. Open to clarity now. Clarity beyond what you think you know, what you think you need to know. Clear your mind and be open to what can come in. Allow and receive. Release confusion. Clarity. You will start to notice anything that gives you a whole body yes. That is where your abundance lies. That is where your inspiration lies. That is where your sacred success lies. A whole body yes. Saying yes, Y-E-S, your energetic signature. You're becoming more and more aware right now of your energetic signature, your energy. And when you can come into the place and get into your energy, you can connect with that whole body yes, what feels light, what feels good, what brings you joy. And now imagine from this place, you see a crowd over the hill. You're sitting there and you see a crowd of people. And inside, you are releasing confusion. You are receiving clarity. You are suddenly getting clear. Ask yourself. And each thing you're asking yourself silently, quietly, and then you're opening to the answer. Who do I say I am? And just allow and receive the answer, whatever comes into you. Who do I say that I am? And some people in the crowd are stopping and tilting their head and starting to listen, starting to sense something coming from your energy, coming from your direction. And they're turning their heads and they're looking towards you. Notice the ones who are looking towards you. And then, what do I say that I do? Listen, don't let your mind rush in to fill in the answers. Allow and receive. I say that I do. And as these answers come in, they just flood your solar plexus with light and flood your heart with love and flood your mind with clarity, rocking you to your soul. The bottoms of your feet are tingling, and you're starting to say yes from your energetic signature, a whole body yes. What do I say I do? And now some more people are turning in your direction, and they're starting to move closer to you. Their eyes are on you now, and you're embodying these answers. You're embodying this because you've always been this. This is who you are. You are this. You've always been this. Once you clear away all the overlays, everything that you have accumulated along the way, and who do I say that I serve? Eyes raise, and they are telling you, they are whispering, they are raising their hands. Listen what they're telling you. See who's answering. You may recognize somebody you've touched in the past. Scan the crowd with your eyes. Open your heart. Reach your heart. Expand your energy out into the crowd. I say that I serve. And listen for the answers. Extending your hands up, palms up. Listen. Who do they say that they are? See who's showing up. Who are they? What do they say they want from you? Don't judge, just listen, whatever shows up. A knowing, a sensing, you hear something, you see something, you feel something, whatever it is. Let the images come. Let the answers come. What do they want from you? And now breathing, opening and expanding again. Call them into your energy field. Call them closer, making a commitment that you are ready to show up and bring to the table all that you are right now, all that you have right now with your message, and you are ready to step in and serve right now. Call them into your energy field, making that commitment, making that energy exchange, and inviting them to come closer. Committing to yourself that you will step out there now with your message, with your wisdom, with your gifts, because they are there waiting for you to step up. They can't step in until you step up. Now just opening even more to releasing and receiving whatever you are willing and ready to release and receive. We call on Source. We download into you clarity. Clarity that comes now and clarity that will come over the next hours and days. It'll come when you're in that theta brainwave state, when you take time to meditate or walk or sit quietly or journal. Clarity of who you are. Clarity of what you do. Clarity of who you serve. Clarity, soul purpose. Downloading that supporting energy to bring you clarity. Breathing it in. As we take that up to Source and then ground it in Mother Earth energy. Breathing it in, allowing and receiving. And now, hands, guiding hands appear before you. They are clasped hands. Bring your focus on those clasped hands. Here is a message and a gift for you in those hands. Get out of your own way. Focus on those hands. Open even more to receive. And as those hands open, notice what is there for you. Thank you for being with me, and I'm going to leave you in this energy.